Objections is part of the game. Selling really actually starts when an objection happens. If I'm hearing from a salesperson, gosh, I keep losing deals because they say the price is too high, or I keep losing deals because they say they need to talk to someone, like they're not the decision maker. They need to talk to someone. They're just not ready to move forward. There's just no need to move forward right now. There's no urgency right now. Those are all things that you should just expect as a salesperson. Right? Objections is part of the game. Selling really actually starts when an objection happens, because up to that point, if you just go through the entire process and you get an easy yes, those are like, we love laydowns. Like those are awesome. We should be completely prepared for those objections. In fact, we shouldn't even be handling them at the end of the process. We should be handling them at the beginning of the process, because selling starts when you get an objection. If you go through the entire process and they go, yeah, perfect. What do I sign? Like that's great. We love them. That's order taking. Right? Like selling really starts when they go, okay, thanks. Let me think about this a little bit, because now you've got to start figuring out, all right, what's the real objection? What's really going on? And there's an art to that. But the thing is, a lot of these objections that we're talking about, price, need to talk to somebody, not ready to move forward, whatever it is, contract, whatever, then you go, hey, those are like the 3 to 5 that we know are going to come up all the time. Right? Those should just be par for the course. We should know when we get to the end of the process that we should expect that. And because of that, we should work those things into the discovery process. If you get to the end of the sales process and they go, wow, shit, that's the first time I'm hearing about it's price, and that's way out of my league. You go, how did we not even have a price reference or a price range? They've probably gone through some marketing. They've probably gone through some form of qualification. They've probably gone through some form of discovery. They've probably had some type of assessment. They've had, you're now going through this proposal. At no point in that entire process did you address a range of price. You can very easily in discovery talk about, well, a lot of companies in your industry, or most companies in your industry, are investing between X and X in IT services. Where are you at today? Like you can work these things in discovery. I always say all roads lead to discovery. If you get to the end and they say, okay, great, right? You know what? Let me talk to somebody else and we'll get back to you. And you go, huh? And that's the first time you're hearing that they have another decision maker. How did you miss that in discovery? What I would challenge you to do, go back and get your top 5 objections, the ones that you hear all the time. Figure out what are the questions that we can ask earlier in our discovery process to help identify that. Now, if there's a conflict at the end and they say earlier, nope, I'm the decision maker. I make all these decisions. Cool. Got it. Now you get to the end and they say, well, I've got to talk to so-and-so. Super easy to say, oh, okay. Well, I was confused because when we talked earlier, you had mentioned this. You are handling the objection with their own words.